Well, howdy everyone. Out here in my garden, this is my 5-gallon GroBucket garden, and today I believe is day 51, possibly day 52. It's the last week of August. Things are winding down. We've had a few rainy days, cold days actually, and now we're kind of in a hazy transition, and they say it's going to get hot this week. And like I said, it's already the end. This is the last week of August, so things are winding down. We do have a pretty long grow season here, but we don't get a whole lot of heat, and then we start getting a lot of fall rain, so things just don't ripen real well. Anyhow, we've got this tomato here, and it's got a fair amount of tomatoes on it. Some of them are pretty good size actually, so I'm pretty happy with it. I think I'm gonna prune off these top flowers because honestly at this point I don't think they're gonna make it, so may as well let the plant ripen what's there. And like I said before, this is not tomato country, but I'm pretty happy, considering, how late these didn't go in till July 5th. So, for here, not bad. And these peppers, although they're getting eaten like crazy, and I've not been able to find what's doing it, I decided not to treat them. I have been harvesting them. This plant looks done. This one here's got a couple of nice peppers on it. And this one back here, I see a ladybug. But kind of hard to see out here because the glare, even though it's hazy, the sun is glaring against my screen. So this one here got a couple peppers on it too. This is supposed to be a red pepper. Man, that's a big one right there. I don't know if you can see that because I can't tell where I'm at. Yeah, there's a really big pepper in here. And I don't know if it'll turn red, but not much else. Oh, one down on the bottom. Okay, so all in all, considering how late these things were planted, I'm pretty happy with the results, and I think it's time to pull some peppers off, and I'll leave the tomatoes, and good system. I mean, when it's hot, I still have to water it every other day or so, but the plants grow really well in it, and the system really works, and I do like the idea of bottom feeding and letting the water wick up, so you might want to give these a try. They're called GroBuckets, and they're spelled without the W, so it's G-R-O, and then you know how to spell buckets, so you can get them on Amazon, and there'll be a link below the video if you're interested. You can move these in, you can use these in your house. What you do is they have, amazing with all the rain we had the other day, these need to be filled again. You have this gauge here. There's my culprit right there down in the reservoir. I just found a snail. Anyway, you have a gauge on here, and what you can do is if you want to take them inside, or if you want to grow something inside in these, you slowly fill it until water starts coming out the drain hole, and that you can't see here because it's in the back, but and then what you do is you mark the spot on the tube, right up against here. Wherever it starts to overflow, you mark it so you know where the overflow point is, and then when you fill it inside, you just make another line below that and make sure you don't fill it to the overflow point. And So I found the culprit that was eating this. Unfortunately, I dropped it on the floor somewhere, and I'm not going to go look for it at this point. It really don't matter that much, but I was looking all over for these. There's one right there. These are the buggers that do it. You know what? I just tossed them. I'm not going to kill them. I threw him across the other yard. You know, for him, that's like traveling across the world, and he'll find something else to eat first. But I've been, you know, on the ground looking for them. They can hide. You know, they don't like to be out in the light. So, anyway, I'm going to have to fill these again. I don't think I'm going to fertilize them anymore at this point. Just going to run water through them. Or very light feeding maybe, but I would call this grow a success. It's been interesting because I mostly grow inside, but you know, it's fun using the sun. That's what God intended. And so just walking along, my Sarracenias are rocking out. I'm sure they're full of bugs, but I don't think I can get down there to show you them. So, I'll be back to update in a few days. And until then, you all take care. Happy gardening. May all your tomatoes be red and stay green.